How's it going, everybody? Goldhat here, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be entry 6 of my Assassin's Creed Valhalla walkthrough guide, and in this entry we are going to be covering some of the Alliance map. We are also going to be getting a new ability, which is going to be Mark of Death, so let's jump right in. So picking up right where we left off, we have just completed settling down, and now we are in our new village. We are going to go ahead and turn on this mission, which is the Alliance map. We are going to go to the Longhouse, and we are going to have a little bit of dialogue, and I will talk to you right after that.
I feel like a Jarl.
There you are.
You wanted to see me.
As Sigurd has so ordered, it falls to us to expand our presence in England.
He wants to forge alliances, ironclad, with every Norse, Dane, and Saxon here.
Right. We are the outsiders here. Making friends will help.
Where do we start?
My scouts come and go daily with interesting news and tidings, and I'm beginning to get my bearings in this fractured land. As I learn more, I can give you insight into each territory before you commit to a journey there.
Of course.
Once you have gained an ally in a territory, return home and speak to me. We'll decide your next move then.
I understand. So where do we start?
You have two options just now. Join Sigurd in Leicestershire to the north and meet with the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok, or head south to Grantebridgeshire to meet an army of Danes led by one Guthrum Jarl and his second, Soma. And what's more, our young friend Hytham has been conferring with contacts of his own in the cities. I added his information to the map if you would like to know what he has discovered.
I want to see the Alliance map.
So we are going to ask to look at the Alliance map, and we are going to get a little bit of a tutorial, but we don't need that. We're just going to go right ahead to the Grantebridgeshire, and that is going to be the middle mark right over here. And this is what we're going to overall choose, and we are ready to move on.
Tell me about Grantebridgeshire.
A force of Danes, called the Summer Army by the Saxons, is camped north of Grantebridge at some ruins across the river. We should curry favor with their leaders, Guthrum and Soma, if we hope to win their trust and allegiance. My scouts did not meet them in person, so I can say little for the state of their army. Consider this a starting point.
I will leave right away.
Good. And may the blessings of Freya follow.
So right after getting Grantebridgeshire, we are going to have a new mission out of that, and that is going to be the Great Scattered Army, which we are going to cover in just a second. We are going to turn our focus to a new home. Now, this is another mission that we've gotten right after getting the settling down completed, and that is just leveling up our village. And what we can do real quick is get that to level 2. There is a raid, and I'm going to do this one right here. This is where we are going to get our new ability, and we are going to go take care of that real quick. I'm going to fast travel through the entire sailing so we don't have to watch that, but once we get here you are going to want to do the raid, and right when we start the fight is when I'm going to talk about the ability and how to get that key to open up that door and get our ability. And real quick, that ability is going to be the Mark of Death, just an FYI. Also, once we make our way up this hill, we are going to have a guy that's pretty buffed, and mine is going to be the pikeman. We're just going to take him out real quick, and once we do, he is going to have the key on him, and we just need to loot him, and we will have our key.
Let's tire our prey.
So as you can see here, we can now loot him and we have our door key. We're just going to go to that door real quick and we will get our ability, the Mark of Death. Up next, I'm going to go through all the raid spots in this area and get all of our loot. I'm going to show you all those areas now, and I will talk to you right after.
You are a true friend.
Hey, come here!
Got your back. Go.
Your death comes!
Jesus, God, my Lord.
Some kind of trouble. You are a good friend to me. Thank you. Something going on?
My thanks. None to weave you away. What's a lad?
Breath. Why the fuss?
Die, die, die! Meet your fate. Give up! Hero far, you die! Eivor, come here a moment! You are holding!
Hey, what's going on?
Come! Help me with this! A good horde! Let's get out of here!
Now that we have gotten our raid done and completed, we have gotten all our utility and our supplies, we are ready to move on to the synchronizing spot. This is optional if you want to do it. Since we're so close, I'm going to go ahead and take care of that real quick, and then we are ready to fast travel back to our Raven Den. So now that we cleared out this area, we are ready to move back to Ravensthorpe and upgrade our village, and that is going to be for a new home. We're just going to go there real quick, upgrade our shop, and then we are ready to move on. So upgrading any businesses is up to you. You just need to get this to level 2. Once I've done the trading post is when I go into level 3. I like to just get that trading post out of the way. Now we can close out a new home and go into our Granted Bridgeshire mission, and that is going to be the Great Scattered Army. So first up is going to be talking to the Summer Army, and that is going to be on our map right here. I'm going to go ahead and fast travel that and just cut this out of the video so you don't have to see me sailing the entire time. Once we do arrive, I'm going to go ahead and talk to their leader real quick, and then we will have a synchronizing spot right after that, and I will talk to you right when we get done.
Randi mentioned this place. The last known location of the Summer Army.
Hold! Who goes there?
A friend and ally. I'm looking for the Summer Army.
Camp leader is up top. You can't miss him.
It's no way to die.
Hail! What has happened here?
Who is asking?
Eivor, of the Raven clan. Did you and your men fail to take the village?
No. No, we had it for a time. It was nothing but a cluster of wattle and daub huts when we came. We made it lively. Gruntbridge was a thriving hub of trade and song under the care of Soma Ayalskona. But the Saxons took it back. They appeared within the city as if rising from the shadows and drove us out.
That's terrible. How were you ambushed?
It was like they burst out of the center of the city itself, setting aflame everything in their path, shouting some nonsense about an ancient order of warriors. By the time I saw the fires, too many of us were killed or captured. Our Yarsko Masuma, she bellowed a retreat and we took refuge in the ruins. But in the chaos we were separated. She and the bulk of our forces fled northeast into the swamps. I'd follow if we were fit to. We need her iron fist.
I can find Soma. Be ready when we return.
She'll be deep in the fog of the Fenlands by now. Find her longship. That's your best bet.
So after doing that leap of faith and getting our synchronizing spot, we can just keep going ahead and we are going to go look for Soma's longship, and that is going to be just straight ahead of us. We can take this little boat here. We can go alone and just take care of this. There are going to be a couple guys that we need to save in the swamp, and they are going to tell us to go east, and that is how we get the clue to get to Soma.
Like cattle. Slaughtered them like cattle too. Shame we have to take prisoners at all.
They'll live just long enough to serve as an example to the others. Lord Wigmund's wrath is as grand as it is swift.
Damn coward!
Too slow! Watch my lead!
Cut us loose. Hurry.
Die, coward! Sweat flow! Just watch my back! No! Die! Follow my lead!
Keep your guard up!
Cannot be far. I should have a look around.
Is your Jarl's corner nearby?
Not here. Soma dragged the Saxons east from the longship to tire them out and lose them.
So after rescuing some of Soma's men, they are going to tell us to head east. We can just use the compass and go east. And once we get into that little town, we will talk to Soma and we will have a cutscene.
Take him to the shelter for warmth. Slap some moss in that gash and wrap it well. Eggle, look at me. Remember the boars you felled our first day in England? Hold his arms. 9. Large and fat. Fed us for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah? You'll be chasing more in a month, my friend. You come like a Valkyrie out of the fog. We have no dead to give you.
You must be Soma.
Let's talk elsewhere. Give them a chance to rest.
Quite a hit you took. How many were lost?
It's kind of you to ask, but with so much blood in the water and death on the air, I'd know your name and purpose first.
Eivor of the Raven clan. I came for you looking for a friend, an ally.
I see. I'm Soma, Lord of Grantebridge. Though it seems an order of lunatics wishes to strip me of that title.
The Order of the Ancients.
Sounds right. The Saxon called Wigmund is one of them. He robbed me of my city, forced us into these swamps. I've rallied some of my soldiers, but my 3 advisors are missing. If we hope to retake Grantebridge, I'll need them at my side.
Tell me about them.
They are my best, my inner circle. Birna, Galin, Liv. We may as well be of the same blood.
If I can reunite them, and we retake your city, can I call you a friend and ally?
If you can do all that, you can call me whatever you want.
Let's find your advisors.
Agreed. We'll look for signs of their longboats along the river. And if we are swift, we will find them before the wolves do. The fog is more hindrance than hiding place now. Let's light the way back.
Next up for the Great Scattered Army, we have now completed this mission and now we are going to go into our next one. Our first objective is going to be getting on top of this tower and lighting that fire. I do want to point out there is a key up here that we are going to need to pick up, and we are going to go ahead and grab that real quick and light our fire, and then we are ready to go rescue her circle.
Burn long and hot, bright wolf of the branch, and guide Soma's gilded warriors home.
I know what you must think.
What must I think?
That it's foolish to search the Fenlands for so few people.
You told me the soldiers you lost were your best, vital to retaking the city. You think it's foolish? A group of Danes held captive.
Suffer! God won't let us lose. So slow!
Free me! I'm not lost here, not with the wind cut from my sails. You would be so kind. I've had quite the day.
You die
Through
now!
the fog lead. Follow the beacon. Our camp is at its base.
Spread out! We have this! Die now!
Leave this prim and problematic.
Jesus, guide my blows!
You try the other way!
Wolves. They've surrounded someone. Must be careful.
Loki's laughing behind his shackles, wretched carrion beasts. I don't deserve this. Leave me! Run!
Galen, you look terrible.
What happened here?
Saxons chased me into the fog, smack into a nest of bandits. But Freya was on my side. I saw them before they saw me.
Are you the only one of your crew left standing?
I am. I'm hardly standing myself. But with the blessings of Odin and Freya, they'll be feasting well with the gods.
I've set a camp not far from here, marked by a beacon. Go there, Galen, and recover. Eivor and I will find the others.
I'll head back to camp. And as I recover, I'll watch over the rest with a care that only Freya knows.
Leif and Galen didn't always get along, but they've bonded since we took Grantebridge.
Sour blood between them.
In a way. Both considered themselves my second, and hated the other for it. But I do not rank my family like I do my horses.
Competition can mar the love between siblings for life.
It can also bring out the best in people, if the fire is stoked right.
Saxons surrounding that old hut. There may be Danes trapped inside.
That's right! Tire yourself out! Weak little kittens. Can't even open one barricaded door!
You'll rot in hell when we're done with you.
You'll suck my toes when I'm standing on your head!
That's Birna, for sure. If my head was in a bucket of water, I'd still know.
Someone sweeping the hearth outside? We handle it just fine. Thinking of starting a new town, in fact. This house being our first.
Follow on, Birna. Leif and Galen are safe at the camp we've made. Eivor, you meet us there. Leif and Galen are safe at the camp we've made. Eivor, you meet us there when you're ready.
Stay, don't stray!
So right after rescuing all 3 of her guys, we are ready to move back to Soma's camp. We can just fast travel real quick. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Once we get there, we are going to get another cutscene with Soma, and then we are ready to go get back her kingdom.
The beacon has drawn the last of my soldiers. By tomorrow, our strength will have returned, and we can retake our city. I have not yet spoken to Leif, Birna, and Galen about this. After my missteps, I worry what they must think of me.
They'll be grateful you risked your life to find them. I would be.
By Thor's hammer, I am glad we're together. In spite of our setback. Galen, you look well worn. Do not grieve the men you lost. They will be singing your praises in the corpse hall, waiting for us.
Thank you, Jarl's Kona.
Leif, you'd outlast any tempest.
It's good to be back, Soma. All as one. And know this, that I will follow you through the eye of the storm if you called.
Birna.
I'm delighted you're alive.
I'm delighted to be living. I lost so many after all this, but I still have you 3. That makes me the most blessed warrior in Midgard. And Eivor, you have more than proven your worth. Help us reclaim our city, and you will have an ally in me.
My blade is yours. For Grantebridge.
We'll rest for the night, gather our strength and our wits, and at the break of dawn's light, we retake Grantebridge! Pass the night in our camp, Eivor. Take anything you need.
Looks like more of Soma's forces followed the beacon back to camp.
The day is new and the air is bracing. Are you ready for the fight ahead?
Let's take your city back.
That's what I like to hear. Meet me at the western gate of Grantebridge. We've assembled there.
Have care you do not enjoy taking orders from anyone but your Jarl back home. I fight for Sigurd, none else.
While you're on this ship, Dag, you fight for me. And for Soma's loyalty, we fight for her.
Välkommen after, styrman.
To the Swan Road.
Sail! Catch the wind! Drop the sail! More sail! Drop the mast!
Stop that.
We'll pick up.
Come on.
Hidden. One on each side of the door. Move when you get the signal and not a move. Wigmund! Honor thief! I know you're up there. Return Grantebridge to me, Wigmund. No more of our people need die. We may talk this out, lord to lord.
What have we to talk about? You have nothing I need. Worth by birth, heathen. I was born a noble. You were plucked from a giant's armpit.
I built this town. From a mud hut to a thriving port. And we both know you'll bleed those riches dry without my guiding hand.
Leave! Go die in the muck where you belong, heathens!
Wigmund, let's try one final time. Quit Grantebridge. And when she is mine once more, I may spare your life.
Ha! I command Grantebridge. I am master here. And I will scour you rats from this land like rot from a festering wound.
Let me give you some advice, old bear. The surest way to stop a wound from festering isn't with a blade. It's with fire.
Now! Danes of Grantebridgeshire! Retake what's yours!
Look at them. What has Wigmund done to her?
No time for that. We must free her first.
Justice awaits, coward!
I haven't seen Wigman since we breached the wall. Regroup at the longhouse. We'll surely find him there. Death for any No prisoners. No mercy.
Have your guts out!
I'll weather the last of these wells.
We have this.
Blood for Odin!
On my yard! You're dead.
Gonna feed the horse!
You're mine!
Wigmund! You cannot hide from me forever! Come face your death!
Heathen eel! Wigmund is gone! He's gone!
Any man who fights for Wigmund dies! Let your plague... No sign of Wickman here. He may be hiding within the city walls. Shall we search? No. He'll be gone. Count on it. Arger coward. But we've struck a bold claim today. Walk with me. I want you to sound our battle horn to announce our victory. Let all the Shire know that Grantbridge is retaken. The sound of the horn means prosperity, long life, bounty. Why me? Why not? You were the keystone to this attack. You turned the tide. Let the wind from your lungs breathe life back into my city. Look at you all! Warriors! Handsome! Beautiful! Blood-soaked! Grantbridge is ours once again! Tomorrow, you will stamp out the last of Wigman's fading fires. But tonight, we feast as gods! My clan throws the best feasts, I think you'll find. You enjoy yourself?
I did. But were you celebrating or mourning? You looked unsure.
The night of the attack, I heard sounds of bloodshed coming from the Longhouse. In moments, the city was overrun with Saxons, so I called a retreat. We all have our one day, but not like that. Not that day.
I have heard this before, that the Saxons appeared as if from the shadows.
In all my time in Grantebridge, this tunnel was my most careful project. The best kept secret in the city.
Now 100 or more Saxons know the smell of it.
The only people who knew about this tunnel were me, and the 3 in my inner circle.
You believe you were betrayed?
I know I was.
By whom?
That is where I hesitate. Between Leif, Galin, and Birna, I cannot say. But they are the 3 who helped me dig this in secret. I hoped you might lend me your wits. You are a fresh ally. I could use your eyes and ears.
I promised you I'd help secure your city. That task isn't yet done, it seems.
Good. I sent Galin, Leif, and Birna to destroy what remains of Wigmund's power throughout the Shire. Meet with them. Raid with them. Get to know them as best as you can. Find out which of them betrayed me.
A betrayal so wicked, I cannot imagine. Yet someone willing to break an oath like that must bear some sign or defect.
I need clear, sound judgment. I need you, Eivor.
You have me.
Thank you. Feel free to take a look around as you wish. Search the city, the tunnel, and here, a gift, for retaking Grantebridge with us. One of the few things I have left from my blood family.
So now we have completed Orphans of the Fens, and we have gotten our glory regained just completed, and now we are ready to go do some interrogation on her 3 members of her circle. We are going to pick that up in entry 7, so this is going to round up entry 6. As always, I hope this walkthrough guide has been super helpful. If it has been, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any questions at any time, feel free to drop a comment down below, or you can hit me up personally on my Instagram. The link is in the description box, and I will see you guys next time. Ghoultat, signing off.